the Omen from Heffy Doodle, and welcome to our booth at Creativation 2019. You want to see the new release?
Of course!
Yay! Okay, so here it is, everybody. We're bigger and better than ever. First of all, let's start off with big bug hugs. We've got some cute little garden insects, little buggies. We've got a bumblebee, we have a ladybug, a little worm, a little toadstool, we've got a dragonfly, and we've got a snail, and some cute honey sentiments, like to my little cuddle bug, sending you big bug hugs, things like that. Of course, we've got our dies to match as well. Over here then we have got No Matter What. We've got three sweet little gnomes. We have a wheelbarrow. Do you call it wheelbarrow over here? You do?
I do.
Oh, me too. And another toadstool, or a little mushroom. He can use his net to catch the tiny butterflies or dragonflies. We've got a couple of flowers as well, so you can build up some garden scenes. And we've got some fun sentiments like, I was going to buy you a gift, but ain't nobody got time for that, which is not so fun. We've got some dies that match those guys as well. And we have got our Grassy border dies. So these curves match the curves of our Slopey Joe's border dies that we release in our winter release. So you can layer them up to give you lots of options. Alright, so down here, we'll go here next. This is called the Tag Along die set. And so we thought it'd be fun to have a die that was landscape rather than the portrait size, which is more mainstream. So I thought this would be fun. So you have this one here with some fun stitching. This one also has a frame, so you can layer them up and create a shaker tag. And we have got some of these little curvy banners here, and then these ones here we've connected all together. You can create some confetti to put it inside the tag for extra fun. Now the theme of our booth and why I'm wearing my cape is for these Superdudes, actually, Superdudes stamp set. We've got this little guy, we've got flying, and then this girl here. And we think you are all super, and we just thought that it would be really fun to bring some of those that, you know, some of our superpowers to the booth. So this is my favorite one. It says card making is my superpower. And if you're here at Creativation, come to the booth, put on a cape and get a photograph, because we want to share that with everyone. And the die for this little guy cuts around his arm. You can see over here, if I just point it out. And you can tuck elements in there. You can use the card from here, or some of the other elements like the paintbrush, the Copic markers and things from our Unbearable Without You set. Over here we've got Bots of Love. These cute little robots are adorable. We've got some cogs and gears. This is like an SD card with a heart on it. And then the pun is a card full of love, because it's an SD card. But you're sending a greeting card to get it? Yeah! We've got a loading bar here, so you can color that in with different colors. And we've got cuteness overload to go along with that as well. So down here we have a range of our Heffy Cuts dies with lots more words for you guys. We've got crafty, we have friend, we have got sorry, and hugs. Down here we have my hero and super, and you can add them together to make my superhero. We have whoops and party, so you can use these together to get some fun combinations like crafty hugs, crafty friend, things like that. And we'll go down here. This is crumbs, and we've got these cute little corgis here, and they're drinking tea, because over in Britain where I live, that's what we do. We drink tea, and you know, the Queen has her corgi, so they were the perfect little critter to go along with this set. We've introduced squares, stitch squares to our essentials line, and we've got the cut line in the middle and stitching on the outside and on the inside, and there's like loads here. Look at how many you get. There's so many. The biggest is 5.5 by 5.5, I do believe. Then we've got special day sentiment duos. So we've had everyday sentiment duos, we've had holiday sentiment duos, and this time we have got special day sentiment duos. So we've picked out a couple of the big days of the year and added our standard large greeting and then followed by a subgrading below. So you can mask them, stamp them in different colors. You can snip them apart if you want to do that, but I think that's going to be really popular. This one is called Mark My Words, and it's 2 little bookmark dies. Now I've made these so they're 5.5 inches, so you can actually put them on a card if you want to. And this one's really fun, especially with the corgi, because the corgi has got a stamp that is on the front and a stamp that is on the back, so you can do it back to front. I'll just zoom up here very quickly, because we have got the stitched alphabet dies, so we have this gorgeous stitching on the inside, and it cuts it out. And I think it's a good size for card makers and scrapbookers too. I just want to point out something on the O Crumb stamp set. That's that corgi image for the front, and then you get his little fluffy butt at the back. And the dies were quite similar. So if I scooch over here a little bit, I'll show you. This is the die here, and this is the other die. And I thought, do you know what? People are maybe going to get that confused, so let's make it simple. Can you see there's that little notch out of this one at the top near his head? So it's near his head. That's for the front-facing one. And then this one has got a notch at the bottom, so that's for his fuzzy little bottom stamp image. So that'll help you get them in the right way. Down here we've got some stencils. We've got Raise the Roof. We've got Circles of Life, and those are great for like a comic book effect. This one here is called Cogs and Code. I think this is going to be more popular to combine with our Bots of Love stamp set, and maybe good for the boys or a bit more steampunk. We've got this sort of cascade of gears and cogs at the top, and then this is binary code, and if you are prolific in binary code you will know that it will say I love you if you ink that through. Now this one's called Zapp Attack. So we have this kind of starburst kind of effect, but you have a zigzag edge, so you get more of that fun superhero effect. And I'll go down here if you don't mind. This is called Dotty Lottie. So we're playing on that ladybug or a toadstool effect here. These fun, whimsical, they're not perfect circles. They're a bit more fun than that. I like fun. Then this one is called Ringa Roses. We've got floral images, a bit more of that springtime effect, and they're in the circle. So you can just ink up, you know, as many as you want, get a nice, you can put it in different colors. That's fun, I think. Once again, more techie. This is called Love Circuit. It looks a bit more like a motherboard, or you have those like gold contacts on the techie elements. And we've added the heart in the middle because that was fun. We wanted to do that. And then this one, this is the last thing in our new release, is called Cityscape. And for this one, can you see there's little bridges here, little tiny connectors there. Leave these two on the edge, but take your scissors and snip all of these ones, so you can actually push a piece of cardstock behind the buildings, and then you can color in the background here, or you can push it, you can put it on top of the buildings and behind the sky, and then ink the buildings. You've got two options there. And then I'll do this. If I turn it upside down like this, you can add the windows, and you can make as many windows as you like. So that's great with some embossing powder, the glow-in-the-dark embossing powder, and it lines up perfectly with the edge of this. So we want to make it nice and easy for you guys. So that is the new release. It is shipping on February the 11th, and then we have all of our other products as well. So I'll let Christine have a little look around here. You can see that Cityscape in action, and we've got the Superdudes. There's that little corgi from O Crumbs, and some of our other previous releases. Some gorgeous samples here from the wonderfully talented team that we have. All the way down here. So there we go. You know, I have to go and, you know, fight some crime or something. Probably make some cards. Thank you so much for joining us at the Heffy Doodle booth. Come, if you're here, grab a pin and grab a free stamp set. And thank you so much, Christine, for joining us. Bye now.